We talk about anti-Black or anti-Africans a lot. And their go-to comments, usually when they want to use a racial slur or want to insult us, they'll call us, let's say, monkeys, right? We've talked about how they made a grown man cry, a footballer, by calling him a monkey, throwing bananas at him. And this is like a thing for them. They want to call us that. But usually we just call them out and move on, right? I found a video of a brother that gave a different answer than what we're used to hearing. This German man called him a monkey, and his response will either make you laugh or make you take notes. Watch this clip. We'll come back and discuss.
This is something I shouldn't say, but I'm going to say this to your face. Yesterday, I was in a train, and on my way back from, where I went, I came into the train, and there were a lot of Germans sitting down there. So I just went to sit in their midst. And one of them said, "Look at this monkey coming to sit with us." He never knew I did understood Deutsch. So I thought I should ignore it, but later I said, let me school this idiot. And I told him in Deutsch, I said, you said I'm a monkey. So first, I don't have thin lips, and I got I got a long and I don't steal shit that don't belong to me, and my hair are kinky and not straight hair. So I said, now let's do the comparison. Monkey has straight hair, thin lips, no ass, little and always steal shit that don't belong to them. And in the DNA of an African, there was never a Neanderthal found in the DNA of an African. And you, a German, in your DNA is a Neanderthal, which really shows that you came from the caves. So now tell me, who is a monkey? And everybody was looking at me. So I just smiled and still sat down. So if you get insulted that you're a monkey as a Black person or as an African, don't be angry. Just put this shit to their face and tell them to shut up and know their place.
Yeah, that's the answer he gave them. First of all, they didn't think he spoke Dutch, so they said what they said about him. And he almost didn't say anything, but he decided he actually needs to school them. And he took his moment to teach them that, first of all, I don't have thin lips. So that kind of takes away from your point that I'm a monkey. Secondly, I have curly hair. Monkeys have straight hair. That also takes away from your point. Another thing he said, I don't want to mention, about his private parts. And he also told them that monkeys take what doesn't belong to them. And I don't do that. And we all know what he meant by that, right? We've seen in history how they took what didn't belong to them, how even now their museums are full of our artifacts, our stuff, basically, right? So he's like, so that doesn't really sound like a monkey, does it? And I'm sure they will not say this again to another Black person. I hate that it has to come to this, but at the end of the day, we need to be able to stand up for ourselves and set boundaries, honestly. It's ridiculous at this point in 2025 to be talking about racial slurs and to think that we're subhuman. It speaks more about them than us, to be honest. And he took it lightly. He didn't take it to heart. He just was like, okay, you want to talk about facts? Well, there you go. Me and monkey, not similar. On the other hand, so anywho, what are your thoughts on our brother's answer to this anti-Black man that were trying to put him down and calling him a monkey? I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.